If you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Xion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are, in one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Xion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Xion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Xion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kinda my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Xion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Xion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Xion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Xion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people! If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the paint's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Megasonic
Yeah!
It's over! Here I come! It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest. Good! You picked the wrong fight. You're mine! It's over!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Magic is there!
I'm not done!
Tiger Blade!
Enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that.
You're finished!
Take this!
Eagle Prime!
No further!
Great
Too fast!
Tiger Blade!
I'll
I'll trip it up.
I'm on it!
Here.
Run you through!
I'll be
Tiger
here.
Falcon! Eagle Assault!
This one's mine.
Hold nothing back! Crumble!
More with that.
Eat this! Shattering the pieces! Attack time! This one's all
This
mine!
one's mine.
Light us raging.
Rising Walker! Turn Finish it! I'm on it! I can carve through armor!
Piercing roar.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dahna. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Dahnans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Dahnans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Xion?
Of course not. Xion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Xion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
That came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? You sense one of your pals? Hoodle? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I wonder if something happened.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
No choice.
I'm not done! Crescent Moon! Talon Hurricane! Tiger Blade!
Here I come! It's over!
Eagle Assault!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Not in your dreams!
Eat dirt!
First shot!
Stopping shot!
Thanks, Kisara.
Blew away!
Dance in the wind!
Crumble!
Air thrust!
Talon
Hurricane!
Wyvern!
First strike! You're done! Lightning and Eagle Assault!
Lightning thrust! Lightning falcon!
Make it way! Demons descend! Flashing fang! Light Astrolabe! Dance in the wind! Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered can be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm not done! Megasonic thrust! Sword Rain Alpha!
Glacial Warrior!
Are those arms even natural?
Going in!
No escape!
Eat this!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
I'll be saving this one!
Tectonic Punch! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
More where that came from!
I'll finish you here and now! Talon Hurricane!
Shield and blade!
Rising Wyvern! This one's mine!
Eat this!
Sleep now.
Leave the
Inferno
charges to
punch!
me!
Take
Far
it!
enough! First strike! I'll end you! You see what happened there is you crossed me. Here shouldn't have done that. I'll run you through!
Make it break!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Let's refrain from losing.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe...
Ow!
No escape!
Look sharp! Tectonic shock! Watch it! You're mine! Look sharp!
Eternal devastation!
I'll take out the leg with my shield.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Look sharp!
Not in your dreams!
Listen! Here I come! Crush!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
I'll run you! Now I'm in the groove!
Let me at him.
First strike! Crumble! Transform! Armor won't save you! Strike! Guardian Wyvern!
This one's mine!
Eat this! I'll run you through!
Rising Wyvern!
Let me at him.
Hey! Blow them away!
Light up the dark.
Take this!
You could use a hand! It was nice while
Sword
it
Rain
lasted.
Alpha!
I'm on it! You're
hand.
done!
Take
Eat
this!
this!
Severing Wind!
Eat this!
Two shots come over. Here.
Just
Get
this
through!
That freaking does it! I'll end you! I'll run you through! You're mine! Crumble! Tectonic
Dragon Swarm!
Eat this!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Talon Storm!
This one's mine.
This one's all mine!
I'm on it!
Not in your dreams!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
That's far enough.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Crescent! Eat this!
You're mine!
Raging
On
cascade!
guard.
You're mine!
Seal!
I can handle it.
I'll tear you
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Here I come! You're finished!
Not on my watch!
Switch to offense.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to
Eat
stop.
dirt!
Glacial
Here I
Warrior.
come! You're finished!
Time to shine.
Eternal devastation!
Look
You're
sharp.
finished!
Dragon
Tiger
Here I
Blade.
come! It's
Freaking
over!
does it!
Illuminate the dark!
Take this!
Come forth!
Switch to offense.
Holy light!
You're mine! Start up!
Here goes! Armor won't save you!
Here I come! Mirage! I'm not
Lightning
finished!
does it!
Raging cascade!
Here I
Talon
come!
Hurricane!
It's over!
Go in!
Here I come!
Light and energy! More where that came
You're
from!
mine!
Look sharp!
Let- Sonic Thrust!
One more. Tiger Blade.
Raging cascade!
Here I come!
Seal!
This one's mine.
Here I
Over
come!
the stockpile!
In a bind?
Take this!
Illuminate
You're
the dark!
finished!
Come forth, holy land!
Here goes.
You're mine! It's over!
Denied.
Confiscated!
Eat dirt!
Illuminate the dark!
You're mine!
Talon Storm.
It's over.
Tiger Blade.
Holy land!
You're mine! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
Yeah, I guess I will.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I'm much...
It's on! Take this!
Here
Dust to dust!
Dance in the wind! Seal!
First strike!
I'll be
Ready
ready
and
to
ready!
direct you!
I got
You gotta
you.
jump for cover, okay? Dance in the wind!
This one's
In
mine!
here!
A stoppage charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Storm! You're mine! Crescent moon! I'm on it! Raining slash! Swallow dance!
This
Lightning
one's
orb!
mine!
Swallow that!
Watch it! Destruction! Burn!
Giant supernova!
Inferno
Light
punch!
axe raging
You're
cascade!
watching! Here we go again!
I'll be saving this one!
First strike! You're done!
In the wind! In here!
Armor won't save you!
I'll
Eat
be
this!
This one's
You're
mine!
done!
Here
Not
goes!
today! First strike! I'll
Not
end
in
you!
your dreams!
First strike!
Rinwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
Double demon
That
freaking does it! I will run you through! I'm on
Shining
it!
supernova!
Talon
I'm
hurricane!
where that came from!
First strike! Rising
Air
Wyvern!
strike!
Tiger!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
What's this thing?
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renan like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned, but if you...
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renan trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
breeze. Get in, get out. Denied! Here I come!
Are those arms even natural?
First strike! I'll run you through! I'm on it! Eat this! Tiger blade! Eat this! I'll run you through! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
That frickin' does it! That's a covering win! First strike! I'll end you! Eat this! This one's mine! First strike! You're done! Eat this! Finger time! Double finish it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying
I
off.
can carve through armor! Here I come! Eat this! I'm on it! I'll run you through! This one's mine! I'll end you! Be still! Eat this! Talent Hurricane!
I wish I could blow like you, Law.
You wish to learn my secrets, young Malcolm?
Yes, Master. Please, teach me the art of defense.
You want Grandmaster
Make it
Design
right.
for that! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! That extra training paid off.
I'll do my best.
You picked the wrong fight.
I'll run you through!
It's a duel of the arms!
Eat this! You're done! Tiger Blade! Rising Wyvern! I'll run you through!
That's my cue!
Leave the ensnaring.
Shut him down.
Yeah, and publish to me! First strike! I'll run you! Eat this! Oh, and
Get behind me.
Eat this! Tiger Blade! Talon Sword! We are freaking invincible!
Malcolm and the others truly are strong!
What about me?
Oh,
Not today! Pieces!
Here,
Attack
let
time!
me help.
You're done! Here I come!
This one's mine.
Eat this! You're done! Lightning Slash!
Now!
I'm on it!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Rising Wyvern! You're done!
All thanks to you.
Now!
Rinwell,
Frozen!
Hammer! Be still!
denied.
Rising Thunder!
Make it rain. Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! I'm even stronger than before.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
One more! Tiger Blade! It's over! Dragon Kill! Time to shell hiding something deep.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
This one's mine! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side. Here, let me help.
Lightning orb! Go get him!
I can carve through armor!
Go long!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang! Easy!
Way to go! Bullseye! Here goes!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Blizzard!
Not today!
Hit! Go get him!
Take this up!
Here goes! Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
Going in!
Blade!
One last one!
Tiger Blade!
Lightning condemned! Here's the lesson move!
Hey! Blow them away!
Here goes! Don't mind if I do! Here goes! Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There's more where that came from.